A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.
The new season starts now. I'm Scott Hansen, and you are tuned in to the brand new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Garrett Wilson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jets have no problem in this one. They win it going away. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And oh, he is magic with the ball in his hands, Lamar Jackson. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's the hero wearing jersey number 0, Keon Coleman. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Bills move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And that'll do it for us. After a fun first week, let's do it again, shall we? Scott Hansen here in Orlando. Good night from EA Sports. First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road looking for their first win. On the other side, his counterpart, the Jets head coach. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading them out, it is their rookie quarterback from your alma mater, Greg, University of Miami.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
On the double.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll go again with Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Jets have a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They will run it over center with Hall, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
Another run here with Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
First and 10.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
That one taken in by Mitchell. It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the Patriots 16-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Christian Barmore. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision, guys around him just have to continue to play better. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, it's May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
From out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. This returnable from inside his own 40. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Check match. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the
These third down
40-yard line.
conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinals, go!
Handoff, here comes Hall. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be third down.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second
down and 3.
Stephanie! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
That's another Jets first down. First down and goal to go.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Warriors 70.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Jets. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The kicking team on for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Jets are out to a 10-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The
Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that golden rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
A game of 7.
They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Third and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense getting set to get back to work. So, Greg, people always say when the schedule comes out in May, what do you look for? Back-to-back home games usually not something you look forward to, but it does happen in this case. And when you get a win and you know you're going on the road week 3, that puts a little pressure on this one to get 2-0 at home to start the season.
And how good would they be feeling to start your year and know, all right, we've got 2 wins in the bank, we're playing well at home. It just allows everything in the building to take a deep breath. You know, Mike, it's just such an ideal way to start. Fans are excited.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Come on, set! Come on, Cavity Lions! Steady!
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. First and 10.
Let's go!
There's a short one caught by Taylor.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
7-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Go! Like,
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Stephanie. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
Now, faking the give. He'll take his shot. Looking for Wilson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down. The Patriots offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
They'll try to run for it with Henderson.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that. And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
He's got his man, Keyshawn Butte. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. Nowhere to go, he is taken down. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati, the Bengals at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jamar Chase. He was a big-time factor in this one. One of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. The Bengals are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Travis Etienne. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Chiefs with a big lead on the road at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, just one touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Has completed to Douglas. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
That's a gain of 8.
Third down, 3 to go.
And 3.
Throwing now is May. That one taken in by Douglas. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Jets come up with the takeaway.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Tag!
On the give, it's White. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
The 39-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard. Another run here with White. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Panther. Hawks, go.
They run with White. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
10 at the 19-yard
It's not
line.
just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
10 yards on the pickup.
Cougar 19.
It's 2nd and inches at the 10-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
And he is going to have a Jets first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and goal at the
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
2nd and goal.
Check. Go street.
A give, and here's White. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard
A
line.
loss of 2 on the play.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal.
Cup 19. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Jets will open up a 13-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Jones now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is May. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down. On the draw, it's Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Patriots first down.
Another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, here's May. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Back. Bronco 80.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard
So,
line.
from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Pat the 60. Pat.
They'll throw out of the gun. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go play action with May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd, they need 8.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
May gonna look to throw.
The 3rd down
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
3 and out.
They're going. It's May. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to have the Pats first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. To throw on first down is May. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
At the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got it at the 7, and he will score! Game on! Touchdown, New England! It's his third touchdown catch this year. The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots are on the board. It's now 13-7. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes White. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, go!
They'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, it's White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Reload, reload. Go. Hawk. Ready.
on the handoff. It's White. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll go again with White. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. 65 cat, 65 cat. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
22 yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
Here we go. One final play. Exiting the pocket right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's the Jets' defense that comes up with the big play here. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush, as they get the sack here. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jamar Chase. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Bengals come away with a victory. They win by 6. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Chris Godwin. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. The Bucs get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.